pre-teaching vocabulary facilitates the reading of new text by giving students the meanings of the words before they encounter them. This practice reduces the number of unfamiliar words encountered and facilitates greater comprehension. IDEA, Individuals with Disabilities Education Improvement Act. IDEA is the federal law that ensures the access, rights, and protections to all children and youth with disabilities to a free and appropriate education. Parental consent is the legal granting of permission to assess a child for a suspected disability. Evaluation is the procedures used to determine whether a child has a disability and the nature and extent of the special education and related services that the child needs. Mode of communication. The means of communication normally used by individuals who are deaf, blind, or have no written language, and may include Braille, sign language, oral communication, or some form of technologically enhanced communication. Native language. The language normally used by the individual, or in the case of a child, the language normally used by the parents of the child who is involved. Multidisciplinary team. Trained and knowledgeable personnel who use a variety of assessment tools and strategies to gather relevant functional and developmental information that will assist in determining whether a child has a disability. Validity, the extent to which an instrument is measuring what it is supposed to measure. Concurrent validity, the criterion measures are obtained at the same time as the test scores. Criterion-related validity, a method for assessing the validity of an instrument by comparing its scores with another criterion. The instrument in question is compared with another instrument that has already been established as being valid. Content validity, the extent to which an instrument is measuring what it is supposed to measure. Predictive validity, the criterion measures are obtained at a time after the test and are helpful in projecting future performance. Construct validity. Construct is an attribute, proficiency, ability, or skill that happens in the human brain and is defined by established theories. Construct validity is the extent to which a test measures a theoretical construct or attribute. Reliability, the consistency of measurements. The confidence in an instrument to give the same score for a student if the test were given more than once. Reliable test scores. Reliable test scores are similar across various conditions and situations, including different evaluators and testing environments. Reliability coefficient expresses the degree of consistency in the measurement of test scores. Symbols used include RXX. Test-retest reliability. Reliability suggests that subjects tend to obtain the same score when tested at different times. This estimate also reflects the stability of the characteristic or construct being measured by the test. Split half reliability internal consistency, a procedure for determining accuracy that involves correlating two halves of the same test. If two halves of the same test have similar results, internal consistency is likely present. Target behavior and inter-rater reliability. Target behaviors is a specific behavior, such as tapping, yelling, getting out of seat, the observer is looking to record. Inter-rater reliability means ensuring that people making subjective assessments based on observations on the same target behaviors are all in tune with one another. Alternate forms reliability, also known as equivalent forms reliability or parallel forms reliability, is a measure of reliability obtained by administering different versions of an assessment tool. Both versions must contain items that probe the same construct, skill, knowledge base, etc., to the same group of individuals. The scores from the two versions can then be correlated in order to evaluate the consistency of results across alternate versions. Standardization. Standard error of measurement obtained score vs true score. The amount of the trait the child actually possesses, true score, plus the error of measurement, error score. Standardization. Standardization refers to structuring test materials, administration procedures, scoring methods, and techniques for interpreting results, increasing both reliability and validity.